My favorite episode was obviously the portrait of Emois in Montebello. That art locker just kept giving and giving and giving. Yes! Not only did that locker just produce art, but there were Star Wars figurines, gold, paper money, there were antiques, World War I memorabilia. Montebello did nothing but crap cash. I got the art out of that locker. I got the gold, the Star Wars figurines. Good locker this is. I mean, I'm still making money off of that locker. I'm somewhere probably around $1 million right now. Just kidding, IRS. The worst time I ever have in this business is when we go to Long Beach. That place is like a curse to me. Anytime I go to Long Beach, I might as well just throw my money right in the trash. I've never come out of there a winner yet.
Call it heads. All right.
In all reality, the best thing I've ever even found in Long Beach was that Cankle Maker.
Gets you going pretty good.
Shut it off, Dennis. Will you shut it? Oh, it really shook me up.
I think the best day I had on the job was out in Irvine. I was with my dad. He was kind of a little edgy that day. He wasn't really feeling good.
Damn it, kid. Didn't I say this was a pile of crap?
Wasn't panning out. He wasn't going to buy anything.
I need those speakers. I'm taking those home.
God, give it a rest. There you go. There's a chair for you to just sit down and relax. I know you old guys get tired real easy. So I stepped up and bought a locker for $300. $300 turned into $3 grand real quick, and the guy said if I had the paperwork, it could be anywhere up to $100 grand. So I decided to get it checked out.
Could be worth $100,000. In the absence of that...
Excuse me, hold on. How much?
And the moral of my story is, my dad's not always right. My worst loss wasn't about losing money. It was when I lost my temper on Dave. We're out in Riverside and it was a hot day. He called me a few names, maybe a dumbass or something like that, and I just snapped.
Dumbass.
Come at me with that dumbass one more time there.
Dumbass.
Slap you right in your face.
Do it.
It's not a good day for anybody when you just snap like that. And, you know, that's what happens when you're out in the field in the storage game.
You know, I've never carried around any kind of a book for auction rules. But if I had one, it would be this thick because Barry's always doing something to make me add more rules to my book. And that day he brought that hovercraft with the camera and the unit. It was just too much.
Oh,
just
yeah.
too much.
I thought I brought Maverick, but it appears I got Goose.
And then once it crashed in there and he wanted his thing back, I just thought, no way, we're not going to give it back to you.
Barry, no! Come on!
Now I realize Barry needs all the help he can get.
By far, my best day ever is when I got to hold the auction by myself. Pay the lady, of course.
It's basically an empty locker. I mean, how am I going to sell that?
Not too bad.
That is not right. Your favorite show can't be the one that I'm not in.
Well, why not?
Well, because that's just not right on so many levels.
10, 20, $20 looking for 20 now. In the back, they get a 30. $30 would you bid now? 30. Why not? $40 where? $50, 60.
What? Wow, who knew Laura could talk that fast? Wonder what the fights are like at home. Over in a second.
I was the big cheese that day.
You're the big cheese every day.
You're gonna wake up in a cold sweat, say, what the hell happened? Darling, sold your way, $20. Thank you.
I clerked it, I cashiered it, I auctioneered it, and I can do it all by
Oh,
myself.
well, my favorite show was the one you were. Oh, you've been on every one I've been on.
That's right, you need me.
I think my worst experience was probably the Land of the Lost in Santa Ana. All of our buyers lost except for the one that didn't buy, and he was the only guy that won.
Let's go into here. Let's not say we did. This is normally where the body parts are. None today. No, nothing. We're getting nowhere kind of fast.
Yeah, when they lose, we all lose, so.
That's right.
So far, Barry's right. There is a little dough in this locker.
We just absolutely want everyone to score.
If they're not making money, we're not making money in the long run, so we absolutely want everybody to score.
Stop.
Jared,
Yo!
have we made the $1,600 back?
We haven't made our $1,600 yet, but I'm working on it.
Land of the loss. It was a losing day.
My favorite find has got to be when we went to Simi Valley.
Okay.
That was great. It wasn't the most money we ever made, but I mean, all the planets were aligned, everything worked out perfect. We bought a unit, we spent a little more than you wanted to, I don't know why, but we spent a little bit more, and then you get in there and it starts looking bad, and then boom, there's a safe.
Do you see this safe in here?
What? Shut up.
How did we miss
How did
that?
we both miss the safe? A safe? You gotta be kidding me! And then, boom, there's a second safe, and it's twice the size.
All right, Jerry, you ready?
Yeah, let's open it. I've been ready. And, you know, at the end of the day, they're full. There's so much here, I have no idea how to price all this out.
This is crazy.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
All right, he's gonna
Pull yourself together.
I might as well retire now. Like, there's nothing better than that. The anticipation and then the reward at the end, that's gotta be my favorite unit we bought. So my worst has definitely got to be Montebello. I mean, I bought a unit. Brandy didn't really know I bought it.
$800 for that? You guys are nuts.
That was a bad bid. And I was hoping for it to turn out really good, and it just turned out really bad.
Wow.
Is it close? You look? Mark's definitely having some issues today. I mean, we didn't make any money on the unit. Mark quit that day. Not just quit, but quit bad.
What happened?
I'm just over this.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he just quit right now. Like that, I lost their employee, I lost a friend, I lost some money. Like it was just, it kind of created the curse. I mean, really, Montebello and me, we just do not click. We just don't, it doesn't work. Me and Montebello.
Montebello sucks.
Yeah. So sometimes when you're buying a unit, it's not even about how much money you make. I mean, sometimes it's the yike bike, it's fooling around, riding around like, you know. For the record, the system does have a Hester clause. When Dave gets involved, all caps are off. I overspent. I know, because you like the bar too. Because we're a couple of drunks.
We are a couple of drunks.
Yeah, and that's why we get along so well. I mean, it can't all be work. Some of it's got to be fun.
Yeah, it's having fun with it.
Which unit do you like? You like the horse head, huh? Was that your favorite?
I do like the horse head.
I hated that horse head.
I feel like I like the one where you found the bayonets and I found the accordion.
Oh, that was a good one. What is it?
It's an accordion.
Play a little ditty. What? It works? That's a real accordion. I thought it was a freaking toy. That's awesome. I wonder what that's gonna be worth.
And you didn't believe that the accordion was worth any money, but I knew it was. And I beat you.
Tell her about the bayonets.
How much were they worth, Cameron?
$1,200.
How much were they really worth, Cameron?
$200.
Yep, that's my boy. Sell you out in a minute. You went and got the accordion checked out? How much was it worth?
$1,000.
$1,000 for that thing?
I told you. That was a good unit, and that was a lot of fun. The worst auction that I went to had to be Santa Ana. It was the one where I went by myself for the first time, and I was really desperate to get a great unit and to beat Jared and to show him up, and I mean, it seemed like a great unit. There was a safe in there, and, you know, the guys were being jerks. They were bidding me up.
16, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19.
So the princess is trying to win this locker. Well, I hope she doesn't go crying back to her toad when I get it.
So I got it back to the store, and Jared sees the safe, and he's really excited, and he cracks open the safe, and there's nothing in there.
Nothing. There was that globe in the unit, though. That was nice. It opens up. It's a bar.
The bar, yeah, you still have that in your office. That thing is awesome.
Yeah, that's one of the only things I think I've ever kept. Did you check this out?
I saw it in the unit when I bought
Did you see it, that it opens and you put like your booze in here and your cups right here? So I got two things out of that. Yeah,
something good came out of that. What was the second thing?
You were wrong.
Oh, wow.
My favorite thing to do, and I think you've seen me do it, is to disrupt and annoy whenever possible. And I think I was really successful at that in Garden Grove. I brought a couple of guys that posed as German attorneys, international art dealers, and by the way, they weren't even German. But certainly was effective. It really was. That was one that actually worked.
He's an international attorney. He's looking for another rare locker here today. It's supposed to be here.
I don't know, man. The German diversion is working perfectly.
So I ended up getting the locker for about $245, which is really a steal. There was this fabulous dollhouse in there. Open up the dollhouse, and here is a Reddy kilowatt lamp from the 1930s. Ended up being worth quite a bit of money, and that was a great score.
All right, here we go, the big moment.
Hang on.
There you go, you got a winner.
Wow.
Look at that. That's nice.
It was well worth it. That one was memorable. Memorable. Well, as far as the bad ones, I mean, there's a hell of a lot of them. Almost too many to count, I hate to say. But I think probably the best of the worst would have taken place in Lakewood, California. And I just bought... It was just a Matterhorn of junk.
Yeah, be strong. Don't bid.
From top to bottom. The only good thing was the locker was filled with crap all the way. And you know, when I looked at it and I assessed the situation, I knew it was going to be bad. But I didn't think it was going to be that bad. I was so afraid to get into that one that I actually made a homemade hazmat suit.
We're going in.
Because it was just that funky. I remember rusty bicycles were stuck together, and I mean, it was, God, everything was twisted and broken.
Finally found something of value. Spoke a little too soon. There's no motor in the back.
I mean, it was obvious the locker was from a broken home.
I thought I hit bottom when I bought this locker, but apparently my bottom has a basement.
I'd like to think that there is another locker somewhere that has all the missing pieces of the one I bought in Lakewood.